Hello my country people, welcome back to the news. President Bola Ahmed Tinubu recently commended the Finnish government for their intervention in the case of Simon Ekpa, whose actions and statements have been deemed decisive. Speaking at the State House in Abuja on Friday, while receiving the letters from Finland ambassador to Nigeria of credence, Ms. Sina Celine, President Bola Ahmed Tinubu emphasized that the federal government will never tolerate decisiveness or activities threatening the nation's unity. In a statement issued by his special advisor on information and strategy, Bayo Ononuga, the president commended the Finnish authorities for the timely intervention that safeguarded the nation's integrity and mitigated an action that threatened peaceful coexistence. Now, President Tinubu also received letters of credence from the ambassador of the European Union and the ambassador of the People's Republic of Algeria. Guys, this is interesting. President Bola Ahmed Tinubu have noted that Nigeria is undergoing a series of necessary reforms that will stimulate growth and prosperity, where he praised Finland for arresting Simon Ekpa, for detaining Simon Ekpa. That Simon Ekpa has been hindering bilateral relations. Simon Ekpa has been causing a lot of mayhem in Nigeria, and Finland has, done the impossible by curtailing Simon Ekpa. So he talked about the collaboration between Nigeria and Finland, where he also urged for collaboration between Nigeria and Algeria and other countries. Guys, this is interesting. President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, for the first time ever, talked about Simon Ekpa. Really? Is Simon Ekpa the problem of Nigeria? Is Simon Ekpa part of Nigeria's problem? I really want to know. Because most persons were saying once Simon Ekpa is arrested, the insecurity in the southeast region will end. How far? The insecurity is still going on. They are still perpetrating all sorts of evil in the southeastern region. Simon Ekpa's arrest has done little or nothing to curb the insecurity in the southeast region. So tell me how Ekpa's detainment is now a win for the Nigerian government. How is it a win for Tinubu's government? How is it a win for this government that Simon Ekpa is now the center of attraction, the center of the topic of the day? So my country people, this is really interesting. As it is now, Tinubu don come chook mouth for Simon Ekpa matter. He commended Finnish government. He praised them, said they over try for the arrest of Simon Ekpa. The Nigerian government, they are trying to extradite Simon Ekpa to Nigeria. They're trying to bring him back to Nigeria so that he can face the law. But the Finland government, they are yet to draw final conclusions. Even the chief of army staff, General Musa Christopher, he gave us intel on how the necessary documents have been submitted, how they are working so hard and all of that. But we've not heard from them since then. We've not really heard from them since then. So this one that Tinubu is saying, because if you go online, you see that there are a lot of agitations for Simon Ekpa's release. So many people are agitating that the Nigerian government has an history of silencing people that are speaking up for themselves. That Simon Ekpa's detention exposes Finland's collaboration with an oppressive regime. That Simon Ekpa should be released. That oppression does not end freedom movements, it only fuels them. That Nigeria and Finland, they are now working hand in hand to silence Simon Ekpa, to silence Biafra movement, to silence IPOB movement. That they are now working hand in hand, helping Nigeria to do what they are not supposed to do. all in a bid to struggle, all in a bid to stop the struggle for Biafra independence, all in a bid to stop the struggle for the Biafra actualization. That's why they are just doing all these things. So my country people, this is really interesting. I mean, this same President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, who said if they remove fuel subsidy that they will stop borrowing, they will stop doing this, they will stop doing that. Look at it. How far? Tinubu removed fuel subsidy, yet they are still borrowing huge amount of money. Even after the fuel subsidy removal, they are still borrowing. They are still borrowing till date. And it makes me laugh, because tell me how this government aims to solve the problems of this country. How do they aim to solve the persisting challenges that is rocking this country when they cannot even keep up to their words? Na only for Nigeria you go see where a sitting president is hailing the arrest of an agitator in Finland for reasons best known to him and him alone. But in his own country, terrorists are roaming freely. They are yet to make one arrest. Tinubu normally supposed to dey shame, say him dey even talk this kind thing sef on a norms, because in his own country, terrorists, they are roaming free. No arrest has been made. Recently, the chief of defence staff talk say this popular terrorist, Toji, say that guy don dey ready to surrender. Say that guy don dey ready to surrender. And una know how that guy take give the Nigerian army problem. That guy really give them problem. You know how many Nigerian soldiers that guy don kpai for this country? How many soldiers that guy don kpai? The Nigerian armies, they've launched several operations. Operation Python Dance, Operation this one, Operation that one, just to catch these criminals. But you see, Toji 3G is very, very difficult to get. There are other persons that the Nigerian army were able to neutralize. Some of them in Zamfara, some of them in Sokoto. But you see, this guy has been very, very difficult. Lately, the defense chief said that this guy is ready to surrender. Tell me what they are going to do to him once he surrenders. Watch and see. Once this guy surrenders, if at all he is willing to surrender, the notorious terrorist kingpin Bello, once he is ready to surrender, you see. Just watch. After a few months, they will grant him amnesty. They will take him to a rehabilitation center where they are going to, I don't really know what they do there, but after some few time, they integrate them back into the society. Let's watch out now. Una go see am, no be for this country we dey. They will first of all make an arrest if he surrenders, and then they will grant him amnesty. Take him to a rehabilitation center, someone that has taken the lives of so many Nigerian army. Let's watch out and see. So my country people, make una come chook mouth for this matter. Normally, Simon Ekpa sef, that one get him own way in dey do. And some persons do not really agree with his methods of doing things. But he also has his own supporters and followers. So I'm dropping here. Kindly share your thoughts on this in the comments section.